Chapter 8, Secrets. The murderer gets arrested.
Okay, well, the butler's going to pick up a gun. And the detective's going to witness the butler picking up a gun. Then the butler's going to kill the Duke.
You can see the detective looking through the portrait.
And then the detective's going to bring the house down.
Goodbye. Butler gets fired.
Oh, then the Duke is going to be a witness. Actually, no, tell a lie. The butler's going to pick up the gun first.
Okay.
Then the Duke's going to be a witness. He's then going to see the butler in the ballroom.
Ah, he's using my favourite gun!
Then the butler's going to return the gun.
I've had enough of this gun, honestly.
Yeah, and then I think the Duke's going to have him telling off in the ballroom, and that's going to fire him.
Never touch my favourite gun.
No, it's disgusting.
Spouse gets vengeance.
So the butler's going to pick up the gun. Then the... let's see if the Duchess will do it. The Duchess will be a witness. She's going to see the butler killing the Duke in the ballroom.
Ah, yes, this may encourage her to pick up the gun.
The butler's then going to put back the gun. The Duchess is then going to pick up the gun. And then the Duchess is going to kill the butler in the ballroom.
That's what you fucking get.
That's what I'd do.
Duchess gets murderer arrested.
Oh, well, butler's going to pick up the gun.
So it's the butler, and there's always a gun.
I know, the Duchess is going to be the witness. Then the butler's going to kill the Duke in the ballroom, I think. Feels only right. And then the Duchess is going to speak to the detective in the ballroom.
Ah, okay. Yeah, there we go.
And then the detective is going to arrest the butler in the ballroom.
But now the Duke isn't home.
Oh. Interesting.
This one's fairly simple. Just give it a little think.
Well, we'll just have to remove the Duke from getting murdered.
Oh, there's no one there.
Oh.
Let me help you out here. But the Duke isn't home.
Ah, no, you see, what we need to do is the Duchess still needs to see the murder,
Okay.
or attempt at a murder, but it's going to be the butler seeing nobody in the ballroom.
Ah, okay.
She's then going to tell the detective. Then the butler's going to kill the Duchess. And then the detective's going to arrest the butler.
You got it, mate. That one stumped me when I first played.
Yeah, no, that is fair. That's a twisty one.
Chapter 9, Justice.
Oh.
Usurper dies.
Oh, delightful. Well, I suppose we are going to need to have the Baron kidnapping the Queen.
It's like his favourite pastime.
Yeah, and then we're going to need the Baron on the throne. Because of course. And then the... let's see, if the Knight can execute the Baron.
Well, you can't because he's king right now.
Of course. So the Knight's going to free the Queen.
There you go.
Then the Queen is going to reclaim her throne. Yeah, and then they're going to execute the Baron.
Tee-hee. Nope, wrong one, Tom.
Yes, no, we need to murder him.
Now, it needs to be by the hand of the knight.
So, we make the Night King.
No, I would never do that to Queenie.
No, I mean the... Oh, actually, no. So we put him there. We make the knight be the one who kidnaps him.
Who kidnaps him? Okay.
And then he's going to become... then in the final picture, he's going to be the one who does the murdering.
Well, I can't, because the knight needs to be king in order to access...
Oh, of course. So... Oh, bloody hell. So, of course. So, the Baron's going to execute the Queen.
Really? At the start?
No. So he's got to kidnap her first. Then he's got to become king. Then he's got to execute her.
Oof.
And then the knight has got to kidnap the Baron. And then the knight can finally chop his head off.
Bada bing. The knight loses his head.
Oh, God. Right, so... Well, the Queen has got to die.
Alas.
It's sad, and the knight is heartbroken, obviously. But then the knight's going to become the king, because he has to. But then the Queen is going to be revived.
What?
Then she is going to, I think, have to kidnap the knight because she's pissed off. Because he's claimed her throne because she died.
I need that back.
Yes, and then she's going to reclaim her throne. And then...
There you go.
Got to make sure you don't lose your head.
Very good. The execution.
So I think we need the Baron to kidnap the Queen.
Setting a running theme here. Wrong one, Tom.
Wrong way round, but yes. And then the Queen's going to forget everything.
This is like self-gaslighting.
I know, and then the Baron's going to rescue the Queen from the kidnapping. She's going to be so in love, and then they're going to get married. And then he's going to execute her.
Ooh. But now can you do it so the Baron is executed?
Well, let's give the Baron amnesia.
Okay.
And then the Queen is going to execute.
4 panels, that's all you needed.
Nice.
Queen beheads all men.
Obviously, we'll begin with the Baron kidnapping the Queen.
No kidnapping this time, mate.
Oh, there's no kidnapping. Oh, okay. Well, then she is... Oh, bloody hell. Right. So... So I think, yes, I've got it. So the Baron's going to throw the Queen off the thing. That needs to be the first panel.
Ah, okay.
We need to make sure that we've got all the room in the world here. And then the knight's going to take the throne.
Okay.
And then the Queen's going to get revived. And then she's going to marry the knight, because she needs to, reclaim her crown. And then she's going to execute the Baron. And then she's going to execute the knight. Because she can.
Because she can. Stop usurping. It's that simple.
I know, just stop claiming the throne. It's like, what's wrong with you?
Chapter 10, Genesis.
Somebody been reading the Bible lately? Oh, quite right.
Here we go. Eve rejects apple.
Well, then we are going to have Adam tempting Eve with the apple? Oh no, so Eve's going to be tempted with the apple. Oh no, Adam needs to be tempted with the apple. Then Eve needs to judge Adam.
Oh, this is God judging.
Oh, this is God judging. So Eve and Adam need to be present, and then the snake needs to try and tempt Eve.
No, I'm good, thank you.
I mean, to be fair, that would be my thing as well.
God is happy, everyone.
Ooh. So we are going to have Adam and Eve. Oh, so we're going to have Adam be tempted.
Nom.
Then Eve's going to see the judgment of Adam. Then Eve's going to not be tempted. And then Adam's going to be revived. And then Adam's hopefully going to, if we try tempting Adam again, he'll say no. And then we'll get some lovely judgment where everybody's happy.
Yay. Adam watches his love die.
Well, Adam and Eve are going to be in love.
They sure are. Oh, what a callback.
Right back to the start. Then Eve's going to get tempted. And then judgment.
Now you have to do it because of Adam.
Oh. Well, Adam's going to eat the apple then. Then love between the two of them. Oh, well, tempting, yes. Eve needs to be tempted. And then we need to have... Well, let's see how the judgment... Okay, no, so he needs to be... Which, kill her too. And...
Let me try something first.
Oh, yes. There we go, that works.
Yeah, because Adam can't die twice.
That is very true.
Frederick takes revenge.
Ooh. Well, let's have Eve and Frederick in love.
Who the hell is Frederick?
I don't know, this has sort of come out of nowhere. And then Eve's going to be tempted.
Bitch-ass snake.
And then we're going to see Eve getting murdered.
No!
And then Frederick's going to take a gun. And then he's going to go kill God, making his judgment.
Kablam.
Because, that's how this works.
Yeah, God can be killed with a gun. There we go.
I mean, that'd be a very different version of Genesis.
It sure would,
say.
Yeah. Chapter 11, The King. Cyclic, mutually toxic love affair.
Okay, well, Queen and King in love. And then they're going to fight. And then the Queen's going to get amnesia. And then the King is going to get amnesia. And then they're going to be in love again. And then they're going to fight again.
I hate it when I get amnesia in the middle of a fight and then I fight again. Double execution.
Oh. Well, the King and the maid are going to be, getting it on, and the Queen's going to see it, and then the Queen's going to execute the King, and she's going to execute the maid.
Where the King takes revenge.
Well, the maid's going to die first. And then the King's going to murder the Queen.
She was always better than you, blue beat pink. 3 heads roll.
Oh, well, let's have the Baron kidnap the Queen. And then the Knight's going to save the Queen. And then the Queen's going to execute the Baron. But then the Queen's going to get a little, hanky-panky going on with the Knight. And the King's going to see this. And then he's going to make both of their heads roll. I would like to see if this continues to work or not, if we can make, the King and the Knight have a love affair.
Yeah. Rags to royalty.
Oh, well, obviously, the Queen needs to see the King and the maid getting it on. And then the Queen's going to have to kidnap the maid.
As you do.
As you do. The King's going to have to save the maid. And then the King is going to have to execute the Queen. Because, she's done wrong.
Don't kidnap my side piece.
Yes, and then the King is going to get married to his side piece. Or, as is known, roughly the story of King Henry VIII. Not exactly, but close enough.
Oh, I heard the gears whirring there.
It started, and then it was just like, oh, this didn't quite go according to plan.
The Baron rules alone.
Oh, well, let's get the Baron to murder the Queen.
To murder the Queen, okay.
And then the King's going to get married to the maid. And then the Baron's going to murder the King.
Really, just stop going to the cliff with the Baron.
I know, and then the Baron's going to marry the maid.
Okay.
And then he's going to murder the maid as well.
Oh, gosh darn.
The monster.
And there we go, chapter 11 done. Chapter 12, Monsters. Bernard drinks poison.
Okay, well, we'll have Bernard and Juliet meet in the forest. Which is lovely. And then I'm assuming that Bernard's going to, howl at the moon.
Awoo.
Awoo. And then he's going to meet Juliet again in the forest. Oh, and then he's going to turn back under the moon. And then he's going to see that she's dead. It's a bit darker than I was expecting, and then he's going to drink some poison because obviously he's murdered her. The monster.
Pet comes back to life to enact revenge.
Oh, okay. So I think that we're going to have Isabel and Bernard having a lovely time.
Okay.
And then, no, the dog's fine at that point. But then Isabel's going to see the dog and Bernard having a lovely affair.
Well, they're not having an affair, they're just master and servant.
Well, yes, but clearly Isabel's a bitch. She's going to murder the dog.
No. No!
But then the dog's going to get revived because, of course. And then the dog's going to murder Isabel. Because it's what she deserves. That's what you get.
Queen gets Baron arrested.
So the Baron is going to get disguised because he needs this, And then he's going to try and scare the Queen in the ballroom.
Really, your schemes have kind of degraded since the whole cliff pushing incident.
I know, it's gone bad, and the Queen's obviously going to have to tell the detective in the ballroom.
Oh, I saw a monster.
Yeah, and then I think that the Baron's going to have to return it, obviously. And the detective's going to go find the disguise.
Ah, very good, very good.
Because fingerprints. And then, ta-da, Baron gets arrested.
Cured of vampirism.
Oh, I like that they've actually chosen the actual character names of the characters in Dracula. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the crypt, John's going to meet Dracula. as he actually does in the original novel. Under the night sky, Dracula is going to bite Mina, who is John's wife, just so you know. John's then going to go to Professor Van Helsing, and then John's going to go murder Dracula in the crypt. And then, under the night sky, Mina will be back to normal, and John will be very happy.
Ah, you cannot disrupt my happy ending. The monster is slain.
Well, Bernard's going to have to turn into a monster, and I feel that the Baron's going to need to put on a disguise, and then meet the monster in the forest. And then the Baron's going to have to return the disguise. And then the Baron's going to have to go meet the Professor.
Yeah, I need a really big stick.
No, just a silver bullet will do it, and then he's going to go murder Bernard in the forest. Oh, I feel bad for Bernard.
Well, don't worry, because revenge is coming.
Oh, good. Well, what we need to do then is that we need to scrap everything. And, so to go all the way back to the beginning, we don't need Bernard to turn into a werewolf. The Baron's going to have to put on his disguise.
Okay.
Meet Bernard in the forest.
Oh, I see where you go with this.
Yeah, Bernard's then going to go to the Professor. Get a gun. Not a silver bullet this time, just a regular bullet, because, you know, it's a dragon, apparently.
Kaboom.
And then boom, boom.
And there we go, chapter 12 done.
Nice.
Drama, chapter 13.
Oh god, we're going deep here.
The mirror praises everyone.
Okay. So if the mirror is going to praise everyone, then we're going to see Haiti go to the mirror.
No, I don't like you.
And then he's going to kick Peachy off the cliff. And then he's going to go back to the mirror.
Yeah.
And then Peachy is going to scare the shit out of him. And then the Froggy's going to go to the mirror because he loves Froggy.
Ah.
As if you didn't know, the mirror is Big the cat.
But he is purple. Look at that.
This is true, and he has big brushy eyebrows.
Haiti murders father and marries mother.
Oh god. So, we are going to have Tiny and Peachy get married. Oh, this is Oedipus. And then Haiti's going to meet Peachy at the wedding. And then Tiny's going to tell Haiti that he is actually his father.
There you go.
And then Haiti's going to throw him off a cliff. Then Haiti and Peachy are going to get married. And then Peachy's going to reveal to him that she's her mother. Other way round. Because that's the Oedipus complex, marrying your mother. Ugh.
Disgusting.
So, what happens in Oedipus is that, yeah, he killed his father, accidentally doesn't realise he's killed his father, and then accidentally marries his mother, and has kids with her.
Does he stick pins in his eyes?
Yes, he does, and it's quite horrific.
I am quite into Greek mythology and whatnot.
The Greeks were fucking weird.
They sure were, but, Disney's Hercules put them in their fucking place.
Yes, it did. So,
Tiny murders his brother to avenge his father.
So Greenie and Haiti are going to have a fight. And then I think that Greenie needs to tell Haiti that he's his father. And then Greenie also needs to tell Tiny that he's his father.
Okay.
Show that they're brothers. And then Haiti needs to kill Greenie. So Haiti needs to kill his father. And then at the seance, Tiny needs to be told by Greenie who did it, and then Tiny needs to murder Haiti.
I mean, with a name like Haiti, you were always going to go over that cliff.
Yes, indeedy.
Haiti is murdered by his daughter.
Haiti needs to be telling Peachy that he's her father. And then he's going to have a lovely affair with Greenie. But then he's going to see the lovely Peachy having an affair with Greenie.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you're going to have to get Peachy out of that second frame. And then Hate's going to have to murder her.
Oh no.
And then she's going to murder him as a ghost.
Well, alright. But now, he was just protecting her.
We then need to have Haiti seeing Bluey and Greenie getting it on.
Okay, which panel would you like this in?
Oh, actually, no, tell a lie. So, second panel needs to be Haiti seeing Peachy and Greenie getting it on. And then he needs to see Greenie and Bluey getting it on.
Urgh.
He then needs to kill Greenie. And then Peachy needs to kill Haiti. Oh, actually, no, we need the seance in the middle. So, seance.
Okay.
And Greenie needs to tell Peachy who did it. And then Peachy's going to murder her father.
The MCU could never. I love this one. Tiny and Haiti wait forever.
You know what to do, Tom. They're going to be waiting. This is indeed waiting for Godot. This is the entire play.
I see.
They sit and wait and talk about Godot and how they're waiting for him. And yet he never arrives.
Now they both have to leave and return.
Ooh. Yeah.
That one sticks out in my memory, so...
That's a good one.
The final chapter. Novels.
Lovely.
Edgar murders his wife.
Well, let's get Edgar and Lenora married up then. And then he's gonna... Oh god. So he's then gonna have to have a... distract. So he's then gonna see Isabel, I think.
Okay.
And she's obviously going to be pissed. So she's then going to fill up the poison. She's then going to murder Lenora. Edgar's then going to marry Isabel. But then Edgar's going to have a seance with Lenora and she's going to tell him what happened. So he's going to fill up the poison. And then he's going to kill Isabel. Like she deserves.
If you're setting it up and I kind of like figure it out along the way, don't mind me if I'm just like slotting them in.
That's fair enough.
Duke shoots detective to avoid prison.
Oh. Well, the Duke is going to have to pick up the gun.
I love this gun.
Okay, he's not gonna do that then. Oh, this is a complicated little setup.
Yeah, these are the final puzzles, so...
So the Duke is going to witness.
Okay.
Because we need to make him pissed off, don't we? He's going to witness the King and the Duchess getting it on.
Urgh.
Dirty buggers. So then the King's going to go get his gun. He is then going to, I think, murder the King.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Kablam.
Let's see whether he'll... Actually, no, we need to, I think, have the Duchess witness him murdering the King.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And then the Duchess has got to tell the detective. And then the King's got to then try and shoot the detective. The Duke's got to try and shoot the detective.
Yeah.
We'll see whether this works out or not.
If not, I think I get it. Ah, yeah, I know what's gone wrong here. Let's see. There we go.
Yes.
Kablam.
There we go.
It's almost just a missing little nugget of knowledge. Unfaithful husband punished.
Well, I have the feeling that we're going to have the... So the witch and the prince need to get lovely and married.
Okay. Huzzah.
Although typically it says son, but whatever. We then need to go have the witch in the mirror room. And then we need to have her go to the cauldron. And then she's going to turn Snowy in the forest into a frog.
I love doing this.
And then the prince is going to find the frog in the forest. And then they're going to have a lovely little kiss. But the witch is going to see this in her mirror. And then she's going to turn him into a frog.
Okay.
As he deserves.
You may be a frog, but you're actually a pig. Knight and maid murder the monarchs and have an affair.
Oh, God. So, the... Okay.
Try not to overthink it.
So, the knight's gonna see the king having an affair with the maid.
Okay.
And then the knight's gonna murder the king. And then the queen is gonna marry the knight.
No marrying here, mate.
Oh, of course. The queen's gonna have an affair with the knight. Oh, no, not yet. Maid's gonna kidnap the queen.
Okay.
No, she's not. Oh, bloody hell.
Let me use all 10 of my brain cells. Oh, this is a toughie.
Better plan. We will have the queen see the affair to begin with. And then the knight's going to see the affair.
Okay.
And then the queen's going to kidnap the maid.
There we go.
The king's going to free the maid. And then the maid's going to throw the queen off a cliff. The knight's going to throw the king off a cliff. And then there's going to be the happy ending of the knight and the maid.
Oh, bless. Now you can come out of the bushes, though.
Yaww, how lovely.
What a happy ending. Hey, there we go.
Ooh.
There it is, the Storyteller crown, and it's now upon our heads.
I feel successful, but obviously it's not the end.
No. Marvellous. Throughout these pages you have created tales of love, ambition, intrigue and vengeance. You have proven yourself worthy of the crown and the title of Storyteller. Now it is time to close this book, ponder about the possibilities of the future, and go fill the pages of your own story.